The one that got away, said I got away. After my divorce at 24, I ventured back into the dating world. I had been so naive in choosing my first wife and had believed her lies and was terribly gun-shy. I met a lovely woman we'll call Lisa, 21F. Lisa was a very attractive woman. She was probably an 8 to the world if I'm being subjective, but to me she was beyond anything so blasé as ranking. When I saw her I felt like I had a frog in my throat, and my heart would race. How can even a woman's ears be attractive, damn it? We dated for a while, but she told me pretty quickly that she wanted to be a mom, not a stepmom, and I couldn't blame her really. X was lashing out a lot, and starting your lifelong relationship with baggage isn't wise. I eventually got remarried, and I am happy, but I never have felt the same live wire feeling that she gave me. 10 or so years after we split up, I was taking my son to a monster truck rally and had to stop for gas and some Subway. As we are getting drinks, I hear my name called out. I see Lisa with her husband and 2 kids. She walks over with a "How have you been?" We chit-chat, and as they are up to order next, she reaches out for a hug. As I hug her back, she says quietly into my ear, "I made a mistake." Her eyes are a little shiny as she steps away, and I gathered my stuff and moved on with my time with my son. Even now, a decade on from that day, I still think about Lisa. I have been across the gamut from let's run away together to how fucking dare you emotionally. I guess today, like so many other days, I'll ruefully put her back in the box in my mind and try, again, to move on. Edit for clarification. First of all, thanks for the lively discussion. I expected a lot more shit posting and shrill responses because, well, Reddit. Anywho, some of the most interesting comments have been around Lisa deciding not to pursue a LTR because of my kiddos. Women avoid single dads to a huge degree in dating. Even when you are an engaged father who has joint custody. The number of times I heard, "I always dreamed of meeting my husband, having kids, and growing old together," shouldn't be surprising in young people. I would even argue that it is wise not to pursue the relationship. My wife and I's relationship nearly never happened for the same reason. I was disappointed every time it happened, but I completely understood. With respect to appreciating what I have, I could, and probably should, write stories about some of the things my wife and I have done and been through. They are sometimes funny, sometimes sad, but always entertaining. There is so much more to this, but this was a small snapshot of a long and rich life. I told this one small snippet because I had just woken up from a dream full of all the emotion I felt that day. I hope this conversation will provide catharsis enough that the dreams will fade. Therapy hasn't helped, but here's to hoping.